Don't watch me, watch Nolazine TV. It's the best video ever and subscribe to it.
What it do, man? It's B-47 and you tune in to Nolazine TV.
Alright. Tell everybody where you from.
Man, New Orleans, Louisiana, Uptown, Calio Project. But I stayed all over New Orleans, man. Ninth Wall. I pay homage to the Ninth Wall because I spent half of my life in the Nine, you feel me?
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I'm like, growing up, I'm like, who influenced you, I'm like, for us to, I'm like, start making music?
Honestly, who influenced me? I can't lie, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? The whole New Orleans movement, the big boy movement, you know what I'm saying? Big boy, Chuck, my dude, you know what I'm saying?
Most people don't talk about Big Boy. I just had an interview and I was like, you know, like, even like the Fat and all that, they like, if they only promoted on like 3 labels.
Right.
Big Boy, Cash Money, and No Limit.
Yeah, they started out first.
But a lot of people be kind of like forgetting about Big Boy. Like, if he had all the artists.
That was my cousin, Chuck.
Yeah, shout out Chuck.
That's my cousin, man. Chuck died.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's my dude. That's my cousin, man. But we ain't never had a chance to work. You know what I'm saying? We ain't have, because I was in Cal at the time when we really had a chance to really connect. Like, you my cousin, you know what I'm saying? He heard of me, but he didn't know I was his cousin. So, you know what I'm saying? By the time I was already in a situation already.
About time.
Yeah, I was already with No Limit.
Home for jail.
Yeah, so I was already with No Limit and shit. And you know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know, I'm gonna do my thing. And we was gonna do some shit, but you know, he passed. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But as far as who inspired me to get into it, like I said, like I saw the No Limit movement, and I was like, man, that shit big. Like he Master P, big as fucking. He out my hood, he out my project. My people grew up with him and shit like that. And you know what I'm saying? Who influenced me to really rap was Soulja Slim. You know what I'm saying? New Orleans native, like that's my favorite artist still to this day.
Yeah, but I have 2 favorite artists from New Orleans. I got Soulja Slim and also I'm like Matt. I tell people like Matt.
Who? Oh yeah.
I was like telling people like, you know, people don't really actually do their research on Mac, but he was like signed at 12 years old.
Yeah, nah, man, we got a lot of talent out here, bro. Like we got a lot of talent out here, man. A lot of talented people out here in all genres. You know what I'm saying? Not just music, but you know.
I was speaking on genres, like, you know, but you rap, you act, and you do tattoos. Like telling people, I'm like, what's the average day like for you?
Busy, fuck. It's busy, man. I wear a lot of hats, you know what I'm saying? So I move around a lot. I like to keep myself occupied and busy. Keep myself out of trouble, you know what I'm saying? So everything y'all see me doing is just really just grind, man. Everybody can do this. Like this ain't rocket science, man. You just gotta do it. Like put the time in and just do this shit.
Okay. We're gonna bring it back right quick. Okay? And so you say, you know, that you actually signed with, I mean, No Limit. Like, like how old were you? I'm like when you actually, met Master P.
Honestly, I met him when I was older. I didn't meet him when I was young. Like, you know what I'm saying? My uncle used to run with him and shit like that, but I was too young. Right. And then by the time we really connected on that, like, it was like crazy. Like, he heard about me, they reached out to me. Well, he heard about me, then he did his research on me. And then he found out who I was, who my people was, where I was from, that I was, you know, who I said I was. And then, you know, I went and met with him in Cali. That's why I met him. I was like 27 when I first met Pete. You know what I'm saying? By him knowing all my family, my mom, my grandmothers, aunts, and all that shit. Yeah, but it was like, you know, we still didn't know each other. You know, we just, you know, he know what my background was. You know, he know I was with the shits. But that's how we honestly met. I was older.
Okay, so for the people who are probably gonna ask, I'm like, are you like black or are you Asian?
Shit, I'm a little bit of everything. I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? My mom a black Creole. My pop's Cuban and Asian.
And so how was that like growing up being Cuban, Asian, black in the Cali?
It wasn't nothing. Like it wasn't no problems. Like I fought. Like I never was no inside kid. Like, you know, everybody knew me out the project. You know what I'm saying? My age group, everybody knew me. I never was no inside kid. They knew who my family was and all that. So I never had problems. Like as a kid, I was just Chinese L. You know what I'm saying? Back then, you know, every Asian was Chinese to back then. You know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers didn't know no difference. I ain't know no different.
I actually got jumped in like elementary for calling dudes Chinese.
Yeah, because you know what I'm saying? You can't,
They
that's
wasn't
like
feeling
calling
that.
somebody some shit
Yeah,
they
but
not.
shit, yeah, they don't like that.
So, you know, I had a lot of fights because my mama never told me I was Asian, nigga. My mama said, your dad a Cuban. So when they be like Asian, Chinese or whatever, if I was something like Asian, if I knew at the time, I was like, so? But bitch, you not gonna call me what I'm not. So, you know, I got in a lot of fights, so that's, you know what I'm saying? I already set my tone from that point on, like high school, middle school, and all that, man. I was lit. Like, people already knew me.
They're like, fuck that Chinese nigga.
Nah, it never was that. It was all love. Just like like right now, man. I give good energy, you know what I'm saying? Everybody know I'm on my shit, I'm about my shit, but I don't have to put it on Front Street like, oh, I'm hard, I'm a hardest nigga. I don't gotta be all that.
Yeah,
I know what I'm.
Respect,
yeah, I give respect, bro. My credit good, bro. I don't fuck over nobody. Nobody don't fuck over me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So tell the people, like, how did you actually come up, like, with your name?
Ace B-47. Well, honestly, it started off as Ace Boogie, right? Ace Boogie come from Paid in Full. I saw the shit. That was my shit. I'm like, I fuck with the character, like how he move, woo, woo, he wears his turn, boom. That's how I get that. Then I start, as my career started and shit like that, then I start seeing a lot of Ace Boogies when I'm YouTube and all that. So I'm like, I bet Ace B. Then I start seeing Ace B's. And then Ace B-47 came about, me and my homie Ruga Rock. Rodney Rock, shout out Rock. We were signed to a record label, Banging Records. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Don B, all the whole, you know what I'm saying, Bartholomew boys. And like we came up with this he came up with the mixtape, so he would Ruga Rock, say, all right, fuck it, I'm Ace B-47. Like AK-47, you know what I'm saying? I be spitting. So boom, that's how that kind of came about, and then I kind of brought it about in the No Limit shit, just saying it, and it kind of caught on and people was fucking with it, so I just kind of, you know, kept it.
Okay. So do you have any projects coming up?
Oh yeah, I got a project coming out, man. I'm working on Ace of Diamonds. You know, I got Ace of Hearts, I got Ace of Spades, I got Ace of Clubs. So, you know, I gotta finish the sequel of Ace of Diamonds. You know what I'm saying? And me and my partner Alan Cubis, we working on some shit right now, man. We got some hot shit coming out. And so that's for right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm just having fun with this shit right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not pressuring myself with the music right now. You know, I got other stuff going on, so I'm just kind of doing it out the love right now.
Okay. And so let's talk a little bit more about your acting. And so how was it like working with the beautiful Paula Patton?
Oh man, Paula Patton been a crush of mine since Deja Vu. So you know what I'm saying, that's already to tell you right then enough. I didn't know she was in the film, right? So I did it and I got booked, and we had a table reading, right? We had a table reading for B.E.T. And then all the characters come up, boom, she pull up, I said, man, that's Paula Patton. I said, oh man, I'm nervous now. So, you know what I'm saying, it went through, but she was real cool, man. You know what I'm saying? I did a lot of my shit with her. She kind of like made me comfortable. Like it kind of made it like, look, you gotta do your thing, because you got these big dogs, these OGs that you next to. So you gotta, and then I gotta hold it down for the city, man. I gotta show them that we got talent out here. So, you know what I'm saying? It was like, it was difficult and not difficult, because she kind of helped me in both ways. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just like, I gotta do my shit. Like,
I want to know, like, how did she react when you start talking just that like New Orleans shit to, like, because you know, like, a lot of women like that shit, but they like, damn, I ain't, you know, it's just that different aura.
Nah, she was cool, man. You know what I'm saying? I give good energy, man. She was cool. She was talkative. She just, you know, so we started talking and just like my life shit, and you know, it was just cool. It was like a regular conversation of like just meeting a regular person, just on some talking. You know what I'm saying?
And so how did you actually get into acting?
Honestly, I got into acting. Okay, I was signed to this label, Banging Records, what I was telling you about. I came up with the Ace B-47 and all that, right? So I was working the oil spill. Remember when that oil spill happened, the BP oil spill, right? I was tattooing that. I was tattooing it up. I ain't even come up on none of that shit, man. But I worked the shit, right? I was tattooing. I was doing money, but I'm like, fuck, I need to, you know, file some taxes. So I'm gonna do this oil spill shit. My partner was doing it. I'm like, man, fuck it, we just gonna go do it. And I did that for a while, like 7 months, man. I got tired. That shit wasn't what it was supposed to be. And I came back home, and then the people I was signed to, he come up like, man, look, they got this role coming up, man. You should audition for it. So, you know, I'm like, fuck it. I studied the lines and I was like, I bet. So, you know, they pulled up. They like, look, you ain't even got to drive, nigga. Just come with us. Just get in the car. We're going to go to the auditions. It was like maybe like four of us auditioned for the part out the label. I auditioned. I did my thing, man. Maybe like a few days later, they called me like, look, you got the part. I went sat down with David Simon. We came up with my name, LaCalio, and woo, woo, woo. Ironic, I'm out the Calio. So I was like, man, it made sense. This was my breaking. This was my start. This was my character. So, you know, it started from that.
That was your first acting role?
Yeah, man. My first ever acting role, I did 21 scenes, 6 episodes, bro. I got SAG affiliated. That's what opened all the doors up for me doing that role.
So how many movies have you been in so far?
Man, I've been in a few, man. I started off on Treme. I did Old Boy with Spike Lee, a remake of a Korean movie. I did a scene on True Detective. I did some stuff, a scene on a girl named Grace. Now this all before I got signed. And then when I got signed, I really took a break. Like I really just was dedicated to music. Like I wanted to see where that was gonna take me. I stopped tattooing, I stopped acting, I stopped doing everything and just focused on just music. And then I came back, you know what I'm saying, to the city and like hooked up with my agent. She wasn't doing a business at the time. She wound up getting out of it. And she hooked me up with this other lady, you know what I'm saying? Leslie Carpel. I'm sorry, not Leslie Carpel, Lisa Fuller. She hooked me up with Lisa Fuller, and she was just like, look, put my name as your representation, and then, you know, we're gonna go from there. So I signs up to one of the websites that I was under, Actors Access. So I signed up and I got a message the same day that I decided, like, man, I'm about to get back into this shit. So I opened it up, boom, it's an audition for a movie I did, Body Cam, that's out right now, that's on Hulu. It came out on B.E.T. and I think Amazon Prime, but it's out on Hulu right now, Body Cam with Mary J. Blige. So that was the first of me just getting back into it. And then after that, I've done Sacrifice, that's on B.E.T. Plus. We about to shoot a series for it. I'm about to
that's dope.
Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff. I got a bunch of stuff coming out. Moving with Justin Chong, Blue Bayou, that's coming out. I'm playing his best friend. That's pretty dope. I got some shit. I'm on Claws, that's coming out. With the 4th season, I might be saying it wrong, but the newer season, I'll be on that. I'll be featured on that. But a bunch of stuff, bro. Like I just be working, man.
So, like, what do you enjoy most? Like being one, like music artist, or one actor?
Both. I'm an artist.
Do it all.
That's like tattoos. Yeah, I'm an entertainer. I'm an artist because you know what I'm saying. That's how I express my different personalities and different things. Art is different. That's what I create. Acting is something that I have to portray somebody else, but make it in my own way. You know what I'm saying? With the rapping, that's my stories. You know what I'm saying? So all that shit different. Everybody always asked me that, like, what you like most? Like, it's hard to say because all of them so different. None of them the same. They're the same, but not the same. That's what helped me with acting, music, remembering lines, the dialogue. That's remembering my lyrics. Now my lyrics more complex than these words that I just have to say like I'm having a conversation. So I can remember that, and then the emotion is of being in the character is the instrumental. You know, any artists know when you hear a beat, it's gonna tell you what kind of song you need to talk about. So they're gonna tell you what emotion you need to have once you see the scene and you've been in that character. You feel me?
Okay.
Yeah.
So as far as the pandemic goes, like how did it kind of like affect your acting career and also with your music career?
Yeah, well, you know what I'm saying, it affected definitely with the acting. You know what I'm saying, like. Because everything shut down. Like, we can't film, we can't be around each other. Like, when I did Claws, like, that's when we first got back into, I got back into the filming, you know what I'm saying? When I did Claws. And I'm about to start filming next year, the beginning of next year for Sacrifice. But, I don't know, man, it's been crazy because there's a lot of stuff I turned down because it got you self-taping. Like, I like to be with a casting director that's gonna kind of give me that direction. You know what I'm saying? I need.
Auditions and stuff like that.
Yeah, you gotta sit because that shit awkward. until you really around really people, that shit awkward.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I be myself. When I be in these sets, I be me. Like, what you see right now, I be on, I smoke my blunts. They respect my mind. Because I go on there and I still deliver. Because I try to show them, like, bro, like, people like me, we talented too. So I don't go on no hiding myself. Like, I go just like this, bro. Shit, I can't change. I'm tatted up. I got permanence in my mouth. Dreadlock. I look different. Like, I go in that bit blow. This what helps me. You feel me? This what calms me down. This what help me get in my
hide me for me.
Some people do some crazier shit. You know what I'm saying? This what I like.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? But I give it to them like that so they could kind of like, oh man, this man about to fuck up. And I go in that bitch and deliver. And they can't do nothing but respect my mind after that point. Then I can do what the fuck I want because it's like, I'm gonna show you I'm gonna do what I'm do. I'm a professional. You know what I'm saying? A perfectionist. Like, I gotta make sure everything right. But I still gotta show them that we talented so they can give more people like me a chance. You know what I'm saying? They see other people now like you gotta go through all these schoolings and classes. I ain't never had no acting class and none of that shit. I come straight off the street.
Okay. So being from New Orleans, do you feel like other artists in your city actually support each other?
Support each other?
Yeah.
Not as much as they should. You know what I'm saying? That's as far as like the real everybody be around each other, everybody fuck with each other, you know what I'm saying, from a distance.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because if we stuck together like Atlanta and shit like that, like as far as just unity wise, like you doing some shit, I'm doing some shit, let's get it. That's how I am. That's why I worked with a lot of artists. I got a lot of respect and respected from a lot of artists because you know what I'm saying, I'm humble. Like I call a nigga, man, your shit nice, brother. I like your shit, man. Let's do something. And that's how our shit develop.
Like, people just gotta do that.
Yeah, man. Then there be some people be like, man, I like your shit too. But you know what I'm saying? You know, we from a tough city.
Right.
So they feel like, you know what I'm saying, different shit make you a hoe. I know I felt that. You know what I'm saying? I'm out the hood. I know how that feel. But it's like I've been other places and it's like, man, it's not like that. Like I don't give a fuck. I'm comfortable with who I am. So I can go pay homage to another nigga. Cause I'm comfortable with who I am.
Like in our city, like somebody told me, like, man, just being able to like talk to everybody, network, nigga, like take that as you friendly.
Man,
or like you smile
fuck.
too much,
man,
I
take that as my ass
I know,
off,
but
bro.
it's just, you know, it's just the way people perceive you.
But it's like, what can you do? That's what I said. That's the type of city we from, man. We're a strong place. Like I've been all over the world by myself. I pull up by myself in all these places. They love us.
Yeah, most people don't know
they love us, boy. Anywhere we go, they love us. And you know what I'm saying? Like, man, I show love. Like, I don't hate on no man. Anybody that's doing their thing, man, anybody see this motherfucking interview and they could tell you, I came up and, man, I fuck with your shit. I like your shit. I ain't never hated on no band. I ain't never got no hate like that. So I've been blessed, dog, because I give good energy.
Okay.
You feel me? That's all it's about. You give what you receive. If it's any other thing, I'm still who I am. So I handle that accordingly. Like, if it comes to that, but I ain't never had those problems, though, and I pray I never had those problems.
Okay. So far as you go, tell your fans something about you that you don't show on your social media.
It's a lot, fuck. I don't really know what to say. Honestly, I do so much shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what to say, man. I work so much. I don't vacate. Fuck. I don't do nothing for fun right now. All I do is shoot guns for fun. That's what I like to do. I go hook up with my brother Black Rambo. Stress reliever. Yeah, I go shoot me some guns, man. You know, this ain't off no, I'm trying to be gangster. I just like doing it.
Man, you gotta introduce me to Black Rambo, man.
Oh, that's nothing. We gonna do an interview. We go out there. Look, we go out there where he at.
I stayed 6 feet. I'm a convicted felon.
Oh, fuck. Well, look, we'll do it after.
I'm interviewing him. Yeah, I go out there.
Yeah, man, we'll figure it out. We'll make sure it makes sense for you, dog, so you ain't getting in trouble. Fuck.
Oh, fuck, I ain't in the camera anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah. So tell the people, what do you enjoy most about being a music artist? And also tell the people, what do you hate about being like just a music artist or just an artist, period?
What I love about it, you know what I'm saying? I be able to express myself. That's how I get my pain out. That's how I get my frustration, my happiness. That's how I get it out. I express it in my music. Now, what I hate about that shit is as far as like where it's going right now. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a lot of beef shit. It's a lot of fuck your clique, and then, man, niggas getting killed. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I don't got time for all that. You ain't do me nothing personally, dog. Or my family. I ain't got no animosity. That's why I ain't with no cliques. I ain't with no gangs. I ain't with nobody. I'm by my fucking self.
Well, you know, in New Orleans, we don't have any, gangs or anything like that. Anyway, mainly.
They didn't, but now they, as far as, niggas claiming blood. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of blood. That's what I'm affiliated with, but they don't really, you ain't got blood. We had Crips before anything. When Snoop brought Crips first. Bloods came after Katrina. Well, niggas who claim blood, they got some blood niggas because they got put down somewhere else. Texas and wherever they went at, that's where they gang at. So, that's why I was mingling with the Bloods in different states and shit. I know Crips, fuck, but that's not our lifestyle. Right. We ain't grew up in that shit. These niggas grew up since kids. They uncles and uncles. My grandmother, I remember seeing pictures from the old days. She got the red band on. Yeah, that's that's back then. That's why we got a lot of roots out. We got a lot of roots in Cali. Well,
but a lot of people that live in Cali, because I actually had a little argument with somebody in Cali, like, most of them like, man, y'all in the South Country, I'm like, well, like, all y'all grandmothers and grandfathers come from Louisiana, Mississippi. Mm-hmm. So it's like, all y'all really from here. It's like Snoop Dogg and Too Short. Like, if they'll tell you, like, all our roots is really from there.
Yeah. Man, Ticket Williams. They biggest.
He was street reporter.
Yeah, he from Louisiana, fuck.
Yeah. Okay. So, I'm like, what's your advice to one, younger artists that's trying to follow, in your footsteps?
Man, the advice is, if this is what you want to do, this process does not get easier as you go. You know what I'm saying? This shit is a lot of more work. If you up for it, like, your miracles gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have tough skin in this situation to make this shit happen. You know what I'm saying? If this is what you want, you gotta keep grinding. You can't take no. You can't. You fall, you gotta get back up and back up and back up. You feel me? So you know what I'm saying? You wanna do this, you gotta grind, baby. Nothing come. You don't want nobody to give you nothing anyway, man. If you really wanna do this, you gotta start your own label. Honestly. But you get your money up first.
Okay. So how well do you take constructive criticism?
I take it well, man. I like when people tell me so. That's why I know what people like. Like, I never, I always, when I let people listen to my music, I always go tell an honest person. He gonna tell me the honest shit, man. You should have looked at this. You should have put this. Like, I want that nigga. I don't want nobody like, oh, everything I put on just hot. Like, I want him to be like, nah, I don't think that's you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like that shit. Cause when I be in there, when I recall my people, if I'm in that bit, I be like, what y'all here? I ain't off no big headed, like, I'm gonna just talk what I want, man. What y'all here? Y'all don't like something, tell me. I'm gonna erase it. I'm gonna start over. So I don't trip off that, man. I look at that. If somebody gonna tell you something, that mean they give a fuck.
Okay. So 3 years from now, where do you see your music career going?
My music?
Well, just music, acting, tattooing.
Acting, I think I'm gonna go crazy. Music, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, I'm just having fun with music right now. I'm not looking towards getting signed. I'm not looking towards a deal. Like, if it happened, it happened. Like, I'm doing music because I love it. I'm going to finish my last one and I'm done. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've been doing this. I did all that. Like,
I'm trying to go more crazy with just acting.
Yeah, I'm acting, you know what I'm saying? My clothing and, you know what I'm saying? Other things, jewelry. Like, you know, I'm going to deal with a lot of stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Music is that's not my era right now. Because with the shit that's going on, that's not my character. So I'm not about to fall into it.
Right.
Not everything, you know what I'm saying? Not all the artists, but it's a lot that's going on. So it's like, that's not my wave. So I'd rather stay back from it. You know what I'm saying? And let that course go and just do my music from a distance. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole and shit.
Okay. So has it ever been a point in your music career and acting career when you just want to give up?
Every time, fuck. You know what I'm saying? This shit is, like I said, it's not easy. This is not something for the thin-skinned people. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have tough skin, boy. I done been down there homeless. I done did shit I promised God I wouldn't do again. I done did a lot of shit, bro, in this entertainment shit to endure like that. That shit, that struggling and all that shit crazy. You gotta do what you gotta do if you want it. You know what I'm saying? I tried it. You know what I'm saying? But I had to go back and just go get to my other shit right quick.
Okay. Also, tell the people, I'm like, what's next for you? Like, you know, are you dropping, I'm like, merch?
Yeah, I got merch.
I'm like, record label, more acting gigs, everything.
I got more acting stuff going on. I got the movie Sacrifice that's on B.E.T. Plus with Paula Patton. We're actually making that out of a TV series. So next year, the beginning of the next year, we're gonna start filming, you know what I'm saying, the episode for it. So that's like 6 months of filming. So I'm about to just be in that character, in that stage, you know, but they're gonna shoot it out here, so that's gonna make it a little easier. As you know, as far as music, like I said, I got a project coming out. I gotta finish my sequel from the Ace Suits. So I gotta do Ace of Diamonds, that's coming out. I got a project with me and my homie Alan Cubis. That's coming out. That's almost finished. I'm about to shoot some visuals, you know, travel. Just get some material. Merch, I got merch coming out, all in apparel. So that's coming out pretty soon. Well, that's out, but I got more stuff, the website, you know what I'm saying? I just got all the domains for everything, so, you know, I'm set and I can really put the pedal to the metal on all that. But, and whatever else come up, man, you know, I always got something new coming up. You know, I ain't scared of work.
Okay, and also, I'm like, last but not least, tell everybody, I'm like, where can they find you at on social media and just on the other, on the music platforms?
You can find me on IG, ACEB47, ACEB47. And everything else, YouTube, Pandora, Apple Music, same name, ACEB47. You pull it up, we'll check everything out.
Nolazine, make them scream, Nolazine, make them SCREAM, scream, Nolazine, make them scream, you heard me.